Hi, I'm Tash. I run Quirky Hand Knits. This is me. You can find me as Quirky Hand Knits on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Periscope. I'm on Pinterest too. I'm also on Ravelry as Quirky Hand Knits, and there I'm starting to publish sock patterns. I have just published 2. I've got a few more things in the works too, so please keep your eye on that because there will be some more things coming. But for the moment I've published a couple of sock patterns and both of those patterns feature a short row heel, just like this one here. And I love short row heels because they look just like the heels that you get on socks when you buy them in the shops. But this one in particular I love because it has a very, very neat line of stitches here. And this is due to the way that the wraps are worked. And I don't know whether you can see, but here as well, it's completely holeless. So I really do love this short row heel. So I thought I would show you a couple of the stages that you go through to make that short row heel. Okay, so the first part of the short row heel that I'm going to show you how to work is called a wrap and turn. And what you have to do is just knit up to the last stitch before the one you want to wrap. And here we go. Full instructions for this are in my pattern. Whoops, I've gone one too far. Right, and sometimes the wraps aren't too easy to see. So you can see here that I have wrapped some of these stitches already. The spacing between the stitches is slightly bigger than it is on the rest of the circular needle. They're all a bit closer together where they haven't been wrapped. These stitches here are for the top part of the foot, and these are the heel stitches that we're working. So I've got to the last stitch before the one that I would like to wrap. I've knitted the last stitch here, and I'm going to slip this stitch purlwise, take the yarn from the back round to the front of the work, can you see, and then I'm going to slip the stitch back onto the non-working needle, so you're making a little collar around the stitch. Take the yarn back in between the needles to the back of the work, and then I'm going to turn it round so that we can work the next row. And these are short rows going back and forth, they're not going round. And then the first thing I do is I purl into the next stitch, which anchors the wrap really nicely and means it's not flapping at all. And then we're going to purl across the rest of the row until we get back to the end where we need to wrap and turn again, and I'll show you how to do it purlwise. And knitting on camera is kind of tricky, but I seem to be getting better. Right, so there we're going to purl this last stitch, so you can see I've got 3 here. I'm going to purl this last stitch. This one here has already been wrapped. You can see this really clearly because the yarn has changed colour. That's the great thing about working with self-strapping socks. You can see it over the front as well. And then I'm going to slip the stitch purlwise, take the yarn from the front of the work to the back, slip it back, whoops, there we go, onto the non-working needle and bring the yarn back round to the front of my work, so that I turn and then I start knitting and the yarn is in the right place, and that knit stitch anchors that wrap really nicely. Don't worry about it being too tight because when you get to the next row it all kind of evens itself out. So there we go, that's how to work a wrap and turn. Okay, so I hope that helps show you how to work a wrap and turn on both the knit side and the purl side, and I will be back shortly with some other videos that will show you how to work the other stitches within this short row heel, and in particular how to work the wraps when you are increasing your stitches back out so you've got all the stitches for the foot so that you don't get any holes. I hope you've really enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.